Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. What are your expectations? When it comes to Jesus, what are you expecting? Are you expecting him to show up? Now, when he shows up, what do? So I remember years ago, I'm talking like in my teenage years to my 20s and most of my 30s, actually all of my 30s, and it stopped when I finished up living in my 30s. But I used to say something along the lines of, I'm just going to hope for the best, but I'm going to prepare for the worst. Now, what I was doing was so wrong, guys. Like, I was canceling out, I was neutralizing my faith by ending with something negative, right? So it wasn't until the Lord revealed to me that I can't walk with him if I don't agree with him. And that's in Amos 3:3. But what I'm trying to deliver to you today is, what are you expecting when it comes to Jesus? So in Luke 8, starting at verse 40 through 56, we see how the crowd of people expected Jesus, number one, and once Jesus arrived, they did something that was, basically, we need to model that. They welcomed him. They welcomed him. And it didn't stop there. They fell at his feet and they believed. So what are we expecting? We're expecting healing. We're expecting a touch. We're expecting the tides to change in our favor. We're expecting a job. We're expecting a husband. We're expecting our marriage to get better. We're expecting our children to be more obedient. We're expecting our students to listen in class. But when Jesus shows up, what are we doing? Are we leaving him at the door? Are we leaving him at the outside? Are we inviting him into our situation? Now, I know before Ring doorbells became popular, we could see who's at our door nowadays before you even knock at the door, right? And what we would do, we would open the door and we were like, yeah, you're not who I was expecting. So we would leave them outside. And in Luke 8:37, let me make sure because I don't want to lead you astray. Yes, Luke 8:37, we had when Jesus showed up to a region, all the people asked him to leave. And guess what he did? So my thing is, I don't want Jesus to leave. As long as I'm expecting him to show up, I want to be in his presence. I want to welcome him in. And when he gets in, I want to fall at his feet. And that's my way of showing, Lord, I'm going to surrender to your will. I'm going to surrender to your ways. I'm not going to subject myself to negating my faith. I'm going to be by your side to increase my faith. And finally, after you've welcomed him in, you fell at his feet. You're now praising, you're worshiping, you're surrendering all that you have to him. Just believe. And your situation will change. The healing will come. Now, is it going to come rapidly? It may not come like this. We might have to wait, but it will change. What's dead in your life, these dead things will change. Jesus has the ability to stretch out his hands. All we have to do is be willing and ready to grab hold of it and trust that what we've been expecting is here with us and our situation will change.